Good Thursday morning. Welcome to MHS One with the weather. I'm student meteorologist Tara Simpson. It is Thursday, the 31st of January. Current temperature of 57 in Millis, dew point of 56, barometer at 29.03 inches, and it's falling. Winds out of the south-southeast at 5.7 miles an hour. This morning's background is from the WBZ Mobile Weather Lab overlooking Boston Harbor. Now that 57 degrees, that's a little bit deceiving because we do have a cold front off to our west, so it will not feel like 57 for the majority of the day. Taking a look at the temperatures across the nation, 59 in Boston right now, 48 in Washington, D.C. The warm spot this morning is Miami at 71 degrees. The cold spot is Great Falls at 12 degrees this morning. Taking a look at the temperatures closer into Boston, middle and upper 50s out towards the Cape and Islands, working right back towards Boston. Boston and most of Metro Boston is right around 60 this morning, working their way out towards Western Mass. Western Mass is mainly in the mid-50s and right around 50 for the northern parts of Vermont. Taking a look at the current surface analysis, you notice that batch of rain, the second batch that I've been talking about for the whole week, this is making its way on through right now. Should be over by about mid-afternoon. You notice that cold front behind it, so that cold front will dramatically cool temperatures off. Sorry, this is only a one day of reaching near 60 degrees, so I hope you enjoyed that spring-like weather. Now, towards North Carolina, South Carolina, and parts of Virginia, as this cold front moved through, there were isolated tornadoes. There were widespread severe thunderstorms across the entire South. Also, some reports of some tornadoes in Georgia. Take a look at the surface analysis closer into our area. You notice that cold front that's making its way on through. This rain will be with us till about mid-afternoon, let's say 3 o'clock, and those clouds will be with us throughout the entire day. You notice there's a bit of snow affecting Cleveland and parts of western Pennsylvania right now, so we could see an isolated flurry, but it's kind of interesting how we will go from 60 to some snow for certain parts of the nation. I want to show you this radar because this is a more in-depth radar. You'll notice this little line of showers. This is this is some severe weather that's making its way across the Cape and the Islands right now. So some damaging winds are possible in this line of thunderstorms. Also, some trees down and some street flooding is very possible. And now I'm sure you've heard about the winds. The winds have been howling all night. This is a graphic I made last night, so really it's not as bad as this graphic shows. But last night through this evening, we could see winds 12 to 20 miles an hour with gusts up to 60. But really, those 60 mile an hour, that wind isn't really reaching the ground. It's more in the upper levels of the atmosphere. You'll notice the strongest winds are out towards the Cape and the Islands, where they were experiencing sustained winds of 25 to 30 miles an hour with gusts up to 60. This is the current wind across the nation, across our area. You notice it's coming mainly from the south. 45 mile an hour sustained winds right now across the Cape and Islands, working their way back towards Boston in the 20 mile an hour range. That is as of 8 o'clock this morning. Even a report of 80 miles an hour at the Blue Hills Weather Observatory. Now, if you've ever been on that observation deck, you'll notice this is a very, very small observation deck. I would not want to be up there with 80 mile an hour winds. And following that cold front, as you would imagine, we have colder air filtering in behind that cold front, and we will drop temperatures into the lower 30s. And this is a scenario for this week, and there are two possible scenarios. We have some energy diving south from Canada. One of the scenarios is it hugs the coast, bringing us a pretty good amount of snow. The other scenario is it kind of scoots off the coast. Both scenarios deliver us snow. The only one is this second scenario. This only gives us flurries. This could give us a couple inches. I'm still not really sure on which one to go yet. I think that the likelihood of one hugging the coast is more likely at this point, but I'll have to keep an eye on that. And the MHS 103 weather, it should be 7-day forecast. Friday, we have a high temperature of 34 with a mix of sun and clouds. That clouds will be left over from that cold front that passed through today. Saturday, we have a high temperature of 32 under a mix of sun and clouds. For Sunday, I am watching that storm with a high temperature of 30. That storm would linger into about midday on Monday. with a high temperature of 32 for Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm also looking at some snow, although this is from a separate system. This is going to be very, very light, just more of a nuisance than anything else. Both those days are 33. And then for Thursday, we clear out with a high temperature of 32 degrees. And thanks for joining us. Student meteorologist Tyler Simpson. Remember, you can always find the latest weather information right on our Facebook page, Tyler Simpson-MHS 1 with your weather.